All right, here at the Ghaffarian home, just want to walk through real quick what we're looking at. So it'd be all the kind of grayish, tannish color on the house. So all the trim work, all the windows, front porch area, anywhere on the dormers, that's that grayish color. So you can see kind of as we'll walk along kind of where those colors are. Obviously not touching the brick or the gutters and the downspouts. Those are all the kind of off-white color, so we won't touch those. So all your fascia and soffit that run along the roof line, all that will be repainted. The cupola up there will also be repainted. The dormers, dormer windows and trim. You've got one board here that needs to be replaced, that vertical board coming down that's along the roof line. That looks like it needs to be replaced. And then you've got a little bit more of an elevation over there. Nothing of major concern on the rest of the front. Got a little bit more of an elevation up here. So the trim work, soffit fascia, the deck will be quoted separately. So you'll have obviously a need for stain or pressure washing, get all that algae off, keeping it the same kind of tone with the stain on the floor and then the solid stain on the rails. So two-tone on the deck. We've got another elevation up there, nothing of major concern. Just wanted to point that out up there, all the trim work there. We've got the outside and inside of the back porch to be done. And again, it's just the grayish areas. And then down here on the deck, you've got the columns and the underneath side of the deck as well. So you can see that's gonna need a good power wash on the underside there. And like I said, the columns. And then there's a secondary deck over here. So windows, trim around the back of the home. The deck here. So this deck and rail. Obviously, again, you're gonna need a good power wash for the floor. Would be doing the inside of the floor on the porch as well. And then you would also have the trim work in the porch, and then obviously the porch screen sections are all that kind of gray stone. So those will all be done. You got a couple windows and a couple doors on the inside of the porch as well to be done. You can see some of the conditions of the windows. Gonna need a good scrape and prime before we paint. Same thing over here. Need some prep work to get those ready for paint. And then the last side of the home, you've got the garage doors, you've got a side door. Then you've got a little bit more trim work over here. And the windows, the window trim, fascia soffit, you've got a peak vent up there that would also be painted. So that's pretty much the scope of the work. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be happy to help.